everyone. This is Jason from Map of the Month, the cartographer, and we are in our third episode of our World Explorers map in our map making video workshop series. So today we're going to be doing the oceans of the world. Okay. The previous video we did the continents, and now we're going to add the oceans to the world. And in order to really understand all of the explorers' routes and whatnot, you really got to know where the various continents and oceans are. So today we'll just get that. I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes, and we'll try to get all of the oceans of the world onto the map. If you want to go over real quick the continents that we did in the last video, you can see we did North America, South America, Europe, which is this area here, Africa, Asia, Oceania, and Antarctica. Okay, so now we're gonna try to add some oceans, and there are other bodies of water too, but we probably won't add those until we get into the map a little bit more detail. So let's start up at the north, the Arctic. Okay, and now this is a map on a piece of paper, unlike a globe, but the Arctic is up at the top of the world. In fact, I have a little globe that I can show you. It's like one of the world's smallest globes here, and you can see up at the North Pole, this is the Arctic Ocean. We're all around that area up there. Now, if you flatten the world out onto a piece of paper, you can see it flattens out, and this whole ocean area kind of covers this whole part of the map up here. So I'm going to stretch my letters out to show that the ocean touches upon all this land up here. So, and we talked about using kind of fancy letters for the oceans. If you want to get a little bit fancy, like I'm no typographer, but I do want to space them out a little bit. A typographer designs letters. A cartographer makes maps. And I'm not a typographer, but I will try to make my letters look a little fancy. Just be careful with spelling too. A-R-C T I C. That's kind of fun to put that on. And then we'll make the word ocean kind of go like this. Let me see if I can make some little swirls there. You can design your letters however you want them to look. Takes a little bit longer to write that way, but it looks kind of fun that way. Okay, so we've got the Arctic Ocean up at the top. And if you want to highlight each letter a little bit, that makes them stand out a little bit better. Okay, so let's do the Pacific Ocean. Now the Pacific Ocean, we're going to have to label it on both sides because, you know, the world is round, and we're going to have to write it on each side of the paper. So let's start over here. And all right, Pacific. All right, there's the Pacific on that side, and maybe I can fit it a little bit. It has to be a little smaller over here. Trying to make these letters kind of fancy. All right, so there's the Pacific Ocean. Okay, we've got the Atlantic Ocean. Maybe we could kind of fit it in like this. Okay, this is all Atlantic Ocean in here. Okay, over here we have the Indian Ocean. Maybe we can put part of, we can write Indian above the sea monster. You can invent your own letters however you want them to look. Sometimes we could just do, like we did with our compass rose. You see how I just put those little serifs on there? You could do it that way if you want to. That's a simple, nice way to decorate your letters a little bit. I'm making them a little bit kind of swirly and trying to give them a little bit of a decorative look to them. But okay, then we've got the Southern Ocean, which surrounds Antarctica. So let's just finish with that one. I'm using all capital letters. That's one thing I'd like you to do. All right, so there's the 5 oceans. I didn't even list Southern Ocean in the list over here, but we can put a little check mark. We did the continent, so you can check that off. And then we can check off Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic. And we'll be getting into some of these other large bodies of water as we do our map. But it's just like we did with the Arctic. We can kind of give a little bit of a yellow highlight to these. Be careful of your spelling. Use your pencil first. Later on, you can always go over it with a darker pen or colored pencil. I might even color in the boxes for the consonants at some point too. That would look kind of nice. Southern. So once again, let's just go over it real quick. Arctic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Southern Ocean. And there's our timer. I knew it would take about 10 minutes. So we kept to a 10-minute schedule at a time, and got a good basis for our map now. We've got the continents and the oceans. So we'll stop here for a little bit. You can go over, make sure you spelled everything correctly, and you have everything situated just the way you want it. And then we'll on the next video we'll start to get into a little bit more of the physical features of our map. Okay, thank you.